Hello there, CryptoQ Media. I'm glad you decided to come back to my channel. Time to dive into XRP. To start, after Indusind Bank was put into place as an offline CBDC solution, the digital rupee had a phenomenal 9% rise in only 3 months. Indusind Bank connects China, India, and Brazil, making it an essential Ripple partner. Ripple already has a plethora of tracks embedded inside its bricks, as stated earlier. It will make my heart leap with delight when we learn that the bricks are using XRP and its value source. Mika is the sender of this message. Adoption will begin at the Fedwire Depository Institution on December 30, 2024. The worldwide alignment of trigger dates is important to remember. Testing certification is due by December 31, 2024. On March 10, 2025, Payment Canada will go live as Fedwire implements ISO 222. When RTR coexistence ends in November 2025, all ISOs in the US and Canada will be subject to their regulations. By the way, everything is working out according to plan. You notice another Zoom meeting, but before you jump to conclusions, take a look at who's going to be participating. This is all based on subjective opinions. Ripple is always present at these exclusive gatherings, whether they're hosted by Goldman Sachs, Citi, or MIT. I can't help but buy XRP declines for that reason alone. This is caused by smoke. These ads in Washington, D.C. Union Station demonstrate how their technology is creating waves. They are taken very seriously and credibly by the financial sector, as seen by their prominent position. Advertising in the nation's capital is a major milestone on the road to fulfilling Ripple's vision of revolutionizing money transfers. This is encouraging news for Ripple's reputation among powerful groups and for the broad acceptance of Ripple's cryptocurrency, XRP. There is a system of global currency. Despite the prevalence of Ripple adverts in the US, UK, and London, XRP is still undervalued in the crypto market. This trend persists daily. The exponential expansion of Ripple can be inferred from that. At the moment, cryptocurrency is trending everywhere. Stay patient till this coin gains traction. I promise you, this era will be absolutely thrilling. As shown on the Clearinghouse's real-time payments globe map, we have made great strides in a short period of time, and things are only going to improve, if we can accomplish complete global interoperability and a world devoid of pollution. Working with Ripple, the Clearinghouse has been able to offer instant payments to consumers since 2019. Wells Fargo is one of about 70 banks that have joined. Soon after, Ripple's growth accelerated at an unprecedented rate. Their goal is to make everything equal, therefore they've gone global and are now focusing on the unbanked. From my point of view, this was a fantastic post. Whoever needs to hear this, XRP and Bitcoin will succeed as a pair. An alternative employs a consensus process to transform these tokens into future energy, other currencies, tokenized assets, etc., while the first uses proof of work to monetize them through real-world energy generation. In the most practical sense, they aren't competitors. Both of these statements are false. We have both here. D a part of it? However, I agree with the author that Bitcoin does not have any fundamental flaws. Bitcoin is lagging behind other cryptocurrencies due to technological advancements. Additional rails are necessary for Bitcoin to become efficient. The problem is that there is a delay in the development of technologies that can move Bitcoin to other Rails platforms. Michael Saylor has just released this completely ridiculous thing. All things considered, he is raving about Bitcoin and the European Central Bank. But this is precisely what Christine Lagarde said, therefore he's totally wrong. The current situation, she argues, is nothing more than a staged panic before Bitcoin's inevitable decline to irrelevance, which was inevitable even before FTX's collapse, when its price fell well below 16,000. Bitcoin is too terrifying for me to ever invest in it. In their efforts to guide us into the future, the ECB, the IMF, and the Bank for International Settlements have not included Bitcoin in their plans. Below you can see the BIS's warning about the possible danger that cryptocurrencies poses to the financial stability of developing economies. The BIS recommended that regional governments consider regulating, banning, or restricting the use of specific digital assets. It advocated for the establishment of separate regulations for activity-based and entity-based regulation. It is widely known that the BIS shares this pessimism about Bitcoin's future and is already lobbying for laws to outlaw some cryptocurrencies. Bitcoin will thus be rendered obsolete in the future whenever regulations are established, according to their stance. However, I still do not think Bitcoin will go out of business. In my view, Bitcoin's lifespan is quite lengthy. There will be no significant increases. The International Monetary Fund has come. In this situation, listen carefully to what she says. There is a difference between fiat currency and cryptocurrency. The Bitcoin market is a good example of this. What does the International Monetary Fund believe about cryptocurrency? At this once-in-a-lifetime opportunity, we maintain that monetary value and physical assets are distinct concepts. An asset class in the cryptocurrency market may be more secure and less risky to invest in if it has backing, while it may be more volatile and unpredictable if it does not. She just now said that cryptocurrency requires a base. If it isn't supported by assets, it's neither money nor nothing, in her view. In terms of money management, it's closer to a managed fund. Some monetary systems have gone digital, such as the digital currencies created by central banks. Is there a way for the corporate sector to become involved in this? Without a doubt, the financial markets have never been completely independent of the private sector. The best way to guarantee the safety of your investments is to be cautious when disclosing specific bets made by the private sector. Two cryptocurrencies, XRP and XLM, will maintain a high and stable value. Since the International Monetary Fund (IMF) first identified XRP and XLM as stable currencies in 2018, everything has remained the same. Stable currencies are coins that are supported by assets and have the ability to transfer value from point A to point B. Indeed, the current leadership of the World Bank and the International Monetary Fund is pushing for a new monetary system that the US must adopt or face dire consequences. Hence, Bitcoin will not go away, but it will also not make a big splash. Without a doubt, our team will lag behind. People always forget that the United States has to be a part of any future developments whenever they say anything is coming from the World Bank, the International Monetary Fund, the European Central Bank, or the World Economic Forum. The same holds true for crypto regulations. This is why I will not be putting my money into Bitcoin. In my opinion, the price of other cryptocurrencies won't experience the dramatic price increases that people anticipate once their utility is a determining factor. Just picture a scenario where XRP saw an influx of Bitcoin capital the moment it surpassed the three-figure mark. Reason being, if people believe XRP can go higher in price, it will. People still believe in Bitcoin, hence it is currently holding all the money. I'll explain it later on, but some people estimate it will be more than 100,000. A super cycle is happening right now on Earth. Make sure you don't sell too quickly because of irrational or emotional reasons. We can probably call this a super cycle. I predict that Bitcoin's value will skyrocket in the near future. Despite my high hopes for the forthcoming run, I think it will be the last major run. Additionally, the general public ought to evacuate the area without delay. Plus, after you have a large wealth, it's a good idea to invest it in utility firms. I believe we have witnessed the final gasp, to put it simply. After this, the new monetary system will start to materialize, in my view. It means a lot to me that you've subscribed and watched my channel. We will meet again later.